welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelica. Today I am going to tell you guys if I would start over my makeup collection, like getting rid of everything and start like fresh, a fresh start. And I can only have 2 makeup products in each category. What would that be? And it could be actually things that has been discontinued. I will include that as well, but it will be things that I have in my collection right now and that I absolutely love. And if you would be downsizing your collection, it's actually really hard if you have a big collection. And yeah, that is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to show you guys. I don't have in every category. I mean, liner and lip liner and mascara. I think these are not that fun categories, so I skipped that. And eyeshadow palettes, guys, no way, I cannot choose 2, so I'm not gonna include that either, but everything else I believe I have here. So that is what we're gonna do today. And if this is the first time here, very welcome. This channel is almost all about makeup. I do love makeup. I post 3 videos a week, but I also do vlogs. I do fashion related videos, so I do a little bit of everything here. And check it out. If you like it, subscribe. I would love to have you here, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. But let's go ahead and get started. One of you guys, you know who you are, told me maybe you could show your ponies. I collect the retro My Little Ponies, and yeah, maybe I can do that. And yeah, that is what we're gonna do very quickly here first. So I'm gonna show you this. This is my latest pony. This is Windy. This is from 1983. It says there, and this is from the Rainbow collection. So I have a few ponies, I think, from this collection, but I really wanted this Windy. I think it's very, very gorgeous. I mean, look at her. She is gorgeous with this here as well, like a real unicorn. So these were made in 1983 to 1984, and as I said, this is from 1983. This is her, guys. Okay, let's start with the makeup. Let's start with primer. I don't use primer that much. I have, though, 2 here that if I would start over, I want these in my collection. So it's a gripping primer from Milk Makeup. I need to buy a new one because this is out. I really love this one because it's gripping. It is a very, very tacky, so it's very... It doesn't feel really nice because it's so tacky, but you put foundation on top of this, so it actually disappears. And I feel like the foundation really grips to this primer and stays on really good during the day. So I mean, this is a really good primer in my opinion. And the other thing I have here, maybe you're not gonna agree this is a primer, but this is like a multi-use product. So it's from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. This you can use as a primer underneath your foundation, on top of your foundation, to get that glow. You can use it on its own, but this is like a very glowy product with very low coverage. And what I love to use it with is another foundation I'm going to talk about soon, but I really love to have this underneath a very matte foundation that gives that natural beautiful glow and not just very matte skin. So to the foundations. I mean, 2 foundations, guys. I am foundation girl. I love my foundations. I have so many holy grails right now, so you just pick 2. But I was thinking I want a very high coverage foundation because I love that, and I want something more glowy and not that full coverage. So that's what I chose. And I chose this one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I have this in 2 shades. In my collection, I have my favorite foundations. Actually, I have 2 of, at least. But anyway, this one is amazing. I have this one and a lighter version, because like a lighter shade, because I mix and match, because my skin is like, I am so pale in the winter time, but in the summertime I have a tan. So it really shifts. So I really need to have 2 foundations to match all year around, like my perfect shades through the year. But this is really, really good. It looks beautiful. It's a great formula. It's full coverage, but I can see my freckles through if I don't take too much. And when I use this one with it, I always combine these two. It gives me a little bit of glow as well, so it's not super matte. This one on its own is super matte, but with that product it gives the perfect skin. I love to use these. It's a holy grail for sure. My next foundation is actually my newest foundation that has become a holy grail. Trust me, it's from Kaya Cosmetics. It's a Swedish brand, but they ship worldwide, so I will link it down below if I remember. But these are their Dewy Drops Serum Foundation. It's their new release and I bought this one. I'm gonna buy 2 more shades. Same here, I need a shade, a lighter shade to like give me that perfect match all the time, because this one works now when I have a little soft tanner, but if I'm paler it's not gonna work. And I feel like it's good to have like 2 shades so you can actually mix them together and always get your perfect shade. So I'm gonna do that, but this is so great, you guys. This is not for oily skin. So if you have like combination oily skin, I would not recommend this one because this is super dewy. And I can just imagine if you have oily skin, this would be like nightmare. But on me, I have a normal skin. I'm a little bit oily up here, but it doesn't matter. It looks gorgeous. This evens out your skin without giving too much coverage, but it evens out it. Like I have it on today and you can see my freckles and it gives that beautiful glow. Like it looks like skin, like you are, what I like, because I'm 40 plus, I'm 41, and it feels like my skin looks younger, and that is something I want. So it looks fresh and younger and just like that glowy, beautiful, smooth skin, and I am so impressed with this product. So yeah, I'm gonna buy it in a darker shade as well, like a brown shade, so I can do like bronzing, like bronze up my face with this one as well, because you can do that as well. But anyways, this is a great product, guys. I really enjoy it. For concealer, so I have this one. If you have been here, you know this is my holy grail, my favorite concealer of all time. This is from Too Faced, and this is their multi-use sculpting concealer, Born This Way, I believe it says. I mean, I've worn it so much. I have used it so much, so I can't see the letters here. But this is a good, the perfect concealer in my opinion. It gives really good coverage without being heavy, without being too like, you know, when it gets like cakey, it's not at that at all. I just take a little bit, but it works so good. It gives that coverage. It doesn't feel dry, heavy, anything. It just blends out like a dream. It's beautiful. I will repurchase this as long as they have it. I don't know, I hope they have it. I hope it's a bestseller, because I would be so sad if they discontinue this one, but I have had this for such a long time and I can't see how much I have left, but I know I have left in this bottle. So I mean, it's so good. It's so good. And another concealer I actually would pick that at first I wasn't that impressed, I believe, but I have used it now so much. It's actually this one. This is from Maybelline Superstay 30-hour concealer. This is a bit more lighter. It's more liquidy. It's not, this is more thicker consistency and this is a little bit lighter consistency, and it gives a very beautiful finish. This one is my favorite though, but this one is really high up there, and I wanted something that was a little more like not that heavy, like not that thick. So this is a little bit lighter and it works really good. I use it every day, so I am pretty happy with it, and I would definitely have this one in my collection. Okay, now for bronzer. If you have been here through the years and I have had these rankings like best of or my favorite like my favorite bronzer, this one is always #1. And when I just could choose 2 that would I have in my collection, I would choose one cream bronzer and one powder bronzer. And the powder bronzer is this one. This is discontinued, so I couldn't buy it if I wanted, but I have it, so if I could keep in my collection, I would keep this one for sure. This is so amazing, guys. This is the Too Faced Sweetheart bronzer in Sweet Tea. I'm gonna be so sad when this is out, because you cannot imagine how beautiful this looks on the skin. it blows me away every time. That is how good this is. I don't know why they discontinued this product, because can you see it has a little bit of sheen to it, and it's beautiful formula. It just looks so natural. First of all, it's a beautiful shade. It's not too warm, it's not too cold, like cool tone. It's just like perfect bronzing shade, and it also gives that natural glow. I don't have it on today, but it's amazing. I would definitely keep this one because it's really nice to have a powder bronzer, but I do love cream bronzers. So definitely this one I would keep in my collection or buy one. This is the Milk Makeup cream bronzer in Baked, and I have a small one. I need to buy a new one. I like to buy them in these small sizes, like mini sizes, because you can actually go through your product and buy a new one, but also you can have it when you travel and it's not that big. I know the big, like original size is quite big, I believe, but this one, it's so good. I have it on today. It's the perfect bronzy shade. It blends out like a dream. It's so easy makeup, so that's what I love about it. It's beautiful. I would definitely have it in my collection. And now we have blush. If you have seen when I go through my drawers, my makeup drawers, when I am shopping my stash for a video, you have probably noticed I have a lot of blush. Blush is like, I have so much blush. I love blush. It's my weakness, okay? So just to choose 2 blushes in my collection that I would keep, it's probably impossible, but I could choose 2. One of them are a limited edition, so one of them you can't get anymore, and it's from Kiko Milano. I have this on today. It's beautiful. It's a pink because I wanted a pink and I wanted another one that I'm gonna show you guys. This is a pink blush that almost looks like a highlighter, as you can see, but it's so pigmented. It looks very pale, but if you take, it's so dark if you build it up, and it's just this beautiful glowy pink blush that I absolutely love. It's so flattering, it's so beautiful. This was in the collection Ray of Love collection, and I know Kiko Milano like repeats themselves when it comes to collections, so if you are looking for something like this, I could imagine they are releasing something similar in not each collection, but in the collections they're coming out with. So they have similar kind of vibes sometimes, so you can definitely probably get something similar with this one, but it's beautiful. It's such a beautiful blush. And another blush I would definitely keep or buy if I just could have 2 is this one. So I wanted like an orange terracotta blush. I love orange blush, but this one is a little more muted. It's a little more everyday blush, and this is Bellissimo Bronze from Milano. And let me show you, it's a baked blush, so I was thinking about this one or the Luminoso, but this one is a little bit better, I must say, because it's a little more, it's glowy, but it's a little more terracotta, like orange, and the Luminoso is very corally orange, and I love this one. This is so flattering, guys. If you have a tan in the summertime and put this one on, it's so good. It's so good. This is a beautiful blush. One of my favorites in my collection. Okay, highlighter. So I wanted to have one liquid highlighter and one powder highlighter. So the powder highlighter, I had a little bit of struggle. I didn't know exactly, but I took this one because this is very beautiful. This is from Nabla and this is in Amnesia, and this is just very, very beautiful on the skin, and I love that it goes a little more golden. I love that on my skin, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. I don't know what to say about it. I cannot describe like highlighters because yeah, they are glowy, but it's not like glittery. It's more like a wet skin kind of highlighter, and this one definitely would be in my collection. This is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Beauty Wand in Spotlight. I mean, this is my all-time favorite highlighter when it comes to liquids and when it comes to highlighters in general. So this is just beautiful. It's a beautiful formula. It's blinding. It's beautiful. It just looks very natural, but also very like not glowy, like wet skin. Like wet skin, and it's just stunning. Stunning on the skin, and I cannot recommend it enough. So we're getting there. We have powder. I don't use powder that much, guys, but I have 2 here. I have a pressed powder and I have a loose powder. So I wanted to have one pressed and one loose powder. So I took this one for the loose powder. This is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This is just very, very good. It's beautiful. It's, yeah, what can I say? It's a powder, but I mean, it just looks very, very gorgeous. It looks like skin, even if it is a little bit matte, but it's like a beautiful, beautiful powder, I would say. And for the pressed powder, it's definitely this one. I think they are discontinued this one as well, if they not already have done that. This is from Dior, the Dior Backstage Face Body No Powder, No Powder. And I have mine in Zero Neutral. This one I love because this one, you can actually get some coverage. If you are not happy with your makeup look, like the face makeup, you can put this on and it will blend and blur everything together, that it will look good again. Trust me, it looks fabulous. So this one, I would say it's a savior. So I love, love, love this one. Now I remember I have another one that is kind of my savior that I need to include. If I would just have like these products in my collection. Wait, okay, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna take this one as well because this is a powder foundation, so it's between powder and foundation, but I use this to cover up, like clean up a little bit when you want to clean up like underneath or so. I always use this one. This is the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use complexion powder, and you have a little poof as well. You have the foundation here and you have a little poof here that I actually use. It's gorgeous. I would definitely keep this one for sure. So I actually took out 2 face palettes because I do love face palettes. It's one of my things that I really enjoy. So I took out the Charlotte Tilbury one, and I know it's a lot of Charlotte, but it's an amazing brand. Let's be honest. So this is the Film Star Bronze and Glow. And why I took this one, just because now I have a contour shade. So if I want to contour, because we don't have any contour here, I can actually contour because that's super fun sometimes. And I love this highlighter. So this highlighter is very subtle. If you don't want like bam in your face highlighter, this is just gorgeous on your skin. Trust me, I have been loving this one. First, when I got this, I was a little like, this doesn't do that much for me, but now I'm into this more natural glow, and this one, beautiful. I love this duo, so I would definitely keep this one. And the other face palette I chose is this one. This is the perfect face palette in my opinion. This is from Milano, and this is their all-inclusive eye cheek face palette, and this is how it looks. And here you have a little bit of everything. You have eyeshadow here, you have 2 blushes. So I have a matte here because the 2 ones I chose was a little bit glowy. So I have a matte here, I have a glowy blush, I have a highlighter, I have a bronzer. This is a gorgeous palette, and I think I will bring it when I travel because you have, as I said, a little bit of everything in this one in one little palette. This is really good, guys. Really good. Okay, now we have come to the end. I just have one category left, and it's lipsticks. And this was really hard. Just to choose 2 lipsticks you're gonna have in your collection, that is probably impossible. And I don't know if I chose the right one. Now I remember I have a pink one that I really love because I love pink on my lips, but I chose one that would be a very neutral everyday lipstick, and I took this one from Bare Minerals because I have been loving this one. This is my go-to like everyday lipstick, and it's beautiful formula. It's a beautiful shade. This is in the shade Lucky, and it's like a very neutral lip color, and yeah, what can I say? It's a beautiful formula, beautiful shade. And then I wanted something, you know, when you go into a party, if you want something bold on your lips, I want a red lipstick. So I took actually this one. This is from Dior, and this is just like a red lipstick. This is the Rouge Dior 743, I think it's the shade. And it's just a dark red, and it's a beautiful formula as well, but I mean, it's a red lipstick, so that's what I wanted to go with, because sometimes you want something more on your lips, and I couldn't choose, like, would I go orange, would I go dark pink, or, and then I thought red is always beautiful. It will go with every outfit, I believe, so that's why I chose this one. And yeah, now I remember setting spray, but setting spray, yeah, I would choose the all-nighter from, I can see them here, but the all-nighter from Urban Decay, and I would choose, well, I think I would get like these two, the all-nighter from Urban Decay and LH Cosmetics long-lasting setting spray. So yeah, these two. Or maybe I would definitely pick this one, but maybe I will pick like a more glowy, hydrating one. I don't know, maybe the Pretty Fresh from Colourpop instead of this one, so a little more, or something more glowy. Probably something like that, not sure. I haven't thought about that because it was not in my category, but now I remember it should be in my category. Anyway, guys, this was it. I hope you have enjoyed this little video. I haven't filmed this look though. It's nothing special at all, but I'm just gonna show you. I used this one, the Soul Blooming eyeshadow palette from Nabla. It's very, very cute. It's very, very like spring. So I took this one, and this one in this look, and I think it looks gorgeous. Yeah, so that's that, and yeah, as I said, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I see you in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.